Starting next week, you'll pay more for tickets at your favorite venues.
The increases are part of a new tax overhaul that goes into effect January 1st. News 13's Evan Donovan is streaming live tonight from Carolina Cinemas with more on what this means for your wallet. Evan?
Yeah, Frank, well, if you're like me, you love live events, whether it be catching a movie or going to the theater, especially live sports. But changes to the tax law mean that going to those events next year could be a little more pricey.
The Isis in Asheville has a sold-out show tonight.
We have some music in the lounge from 6 to 8.
But an increase in taxes for amusements in the new year means prices may soon be going up.
Somebody has to pay the tax. Probably an increased ticket price. I think that's the only way you can really do that. So ultimately, the consumer ends up being the one that ends up paying for the taxes.
The Asheville Art Museum will also have to raise prices.
What we want in our communities is for art and culture to be accessible to everyone.
The new law eliminates the 1% to 3% privilege tax previously charged at venues like movie theaters or sporting events. Now they'll charge the full state sales tax plus local taxes, meaning you pay more.
That amounts to 56 cents per adult admission.
While not much, it's the overhead costs and unintended consequences, like now the museum will have to keep change on hand instead of just cash, that could negatively affect smaller businesses.
Anything that attempts to keep people away from cultural activities is an unfortunate change for all of us.
Legislators say the increased sales tax is a trade-off to the decrease in state income tax, which moves from a three-tiered system based on income to a flat 5.75% by 2015.
Well, it's a flat tax rate, which in the end ultimately is a regressive tax rate, which means that those of us with lower incomes actually pay more out of pocket, percentage-wise of our incomes.
Now, it's important to note that secondary and high school fine arts performances and sporting events and things like agricultural fairs and festivals are not included in these tax law changes. In the end, many businesses just thought it was unfair that amusement venues paid a special tax rate, so now all the businesses will be on the same footing. Reporting live from Asheville, I'm Evan Donovan, News 13.